Greetings today. Today I'm going to be reading from Mystic Michigan. It's an ongoing series. So these are mystical and fantastical tales of historical value pertaining to the state of Michigan. Mystic Michigan, Part 3. Gagomane Forest, page 7, is where we're going to begin. Gagomane Forest. As long as storytelling has existed, tales have abounded of strange and mysterious creatures and people who lurk in the shadows. There is a forest in Michigan that is gaining reputation of being dark, sinister, and spooky. This incredible kingdom of darkness is called Gagomane Forest. It is located in the eastern end of the Upper Peninsula and is part of the Lake Superior State Forest. It could be a land of howling wolves, hooting owls. According to experts at the Michigan DNR, the forest is a cedar swamp that forms a canopy cover that is very thick and dense. Early in the evening, it gets amazingly dark very quickly. The shadows created by this forest are so thick that virtually nothing but moss grows on the forest floor. The sheer darkness would seem to be a phenomenon on its own. There is, however, an even more awesome event that takes place in the woodland realms of Gagomane. The forest has an incredible temperature variation. Tom Ross of Michigan DNR commented on the forest temperature. The temperature differences inside and outside of Gagomane Forest can be tremendous. If it were a very hot summer's day with a temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit outside of Gagomane Forest, it could easily be 30 to 35 degrees cooler inside the forest. In this forest, it is much cooler inside the forest than it is outside of the forest in the summer. It is also much warmer inside the forest than out in the winter. Great Lake Fish Calls. Believe it or not, creatures from the Great Lakes may be calling from out the deep. Everyone knows that saltwater fish such as dolphins or whales make audible sounds. However, it is not commonly known that there are freshwater fish that make audible sounds. Some of these types of fish lurk in the depths of Michigan's great freshwater seas. Tom Ritz of Fisheries Division of Michigan Department of Natural Resources says that fish which were not previously known to make sound have recently been heard making noises. I have a friend who was doing tagging studies on Lake Sturgeon down in the Lake St. Clair River. Nevers were sent down prior to the time the fish were spawning. At this time, the fish were calm and could even be touched. However, once spawning time started, the situation changed. The fish began charging at the divers and were making strange grunting noises. As far as I know, these grunting sounds were not known to exist up until that particular time. The biggest lake sturgeon caught in the Great Lakes recorded by the Michigan Department of Natural Resources was 310 pounds, 7 feet 11 inches. It was caught in Batchewana Bay on Lake Superior on June 29th, 1922. It is likely that even bigger ones have been caught off record. Lake sturgeons are not the only type of fish that create strange underwater sounds. Other fish, such as the freshwater drumfish, also make sounds. The freshwater drumfish makes a drumming sound. The drumming sound is made by the action of muscles connected to the swim bladder. The drumming sounds are heard more often during the summer and may be a component part of the spawning ritual. Perhaps early Native Americans were familiar with these drumming sounds and based some of their ceremonial drum beatings on them. So we're going to stop right there for today, and then we'll begin with the Singing Mouse. page 11. I'll see you when I see you. Tune in, keep collecting, and this is 2 chapters from Mystic Michigan Part 3. If you're interested, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the Singing Mouse.